Welcome back, YouTube. Pep's here. Go on and show us this car.
Hey?
Show us this car.
Whose car?
Yours.
Mine?
Let's have a look round.
My beauty. Here it is.
This one, yes, yeah, yeah.
You can't film it when it's mucky. I ain't cleaned it.
You ain't cleaned it. It's what you, oh yeah, you put your gauges in, see that. Yeah, at least, like say, you've drilled no holes.
No, I'm not doing holes. Not doing holes.
No. Have you had these wheels done? You've just had these refurbished?
It's just been done. New centre caps as well.
New centre caps. Let's have a close up of them, they'll look really good.
You fucking wet. What's that?
What is
Is
it?
it just the one?
What was it?
That's what we're doing. Where's my cat? What are you doing?
What? I don't know what you're on about, mate.
Where's my cat?
What is it?
You've got. It's you
Are these your dust caps? You've got them as dust caps.
Where's my cat?
You're a bad man, you Pep. Let's screw it back on.
To do on the tunnel.
So you done new carpet, innit?
New carpet, new seat.
Pristine now, innit?
What else? Centre console was it was going all the way back. That's
How
now.
you got your gear gates so shiny?
Just polished it. Polished it.
Looks mint, mate.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just external paintwork. That's the only thing I'm not 100%, you know, but that'll come with time. It's getting the mechanicals right, you know.
Go give Pep a follow on his YouTube channel. Pep, P-E-P. If you can't find it, just search Nova GT Restoration.
Yeah, I've done a really boring video on how to import one of these correctly and what to look out for. Bore you to death, but yeah.
It's nearly as nice a colour as a Tommy Mac, isn't it?
It's almost like got a hint of purple in it. It's almost more.
So this is thingy blue, isn't it?
This is ICEL blue.
ICEL.
Yeah, and that's canal.
That's canal. So this is a bit more.
It's not as
vibrant, is it?
No.
That's more purple, and that's more blue.
You can just see the difference, can't you?
Yeah.
You know, but it's looking. Sort of tidied it all up a little bit, and that's
oh, you've got your later EVO.
yeah, so I put the EVO 8 onwards BOV because well, they're bulletproof compared to the plastic one. Throttle body's been off, that's all been serviced. So because obviously the leak out of here, out of the throttle shaft here. Actually,
are you the new EVO specialist? Are you?
Well,
you're here to show me.
I won't go that far.
Well, I'm not an EVO specialist.
Well, I feel like an EVO specialist now. You know, after I had
you're actually here to actually come and sort mine out, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Top job.
Boost leak test on yours. So
it's clean though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, I mean, it's 20-odd year old. You know, you're going to get some, but it's good enough. So.
It's not even none of the paint's wrinkled or anything.
No, it's in fairly good order. It's all right.
Oh, I think yeah, I've been in it earlier, so.
You just need some power in the battery, mate. That's all.
Yeah, we've got
just
that.
A bit of power in your battery.
So we're just going to smoke test it because I just feel the car's just a bit down on power. Not mapped it yet, but I just kind of feel it's down on power. Obviously, it's cleaner under it.
Tell you what, your eyes gonna have a leak. I'm guessing because I know mine's weeping slightly. SAS valve.
Yeah.
SAS valve, guarantee it.
Do you know what? I've just bought one of them for the TME.
150 quid.
No, is that how much they are?
That's how much they are. About 130.
I gave 35 quid. It come with the SS valve, the pipe, and the 2 banjo bolts, just so I can put the TME back to standard.
Well, hang on. What, second hand now?
Second hand, yeah.
Well, how do you know that one ain't leaking?
Well, I don't, do I? Well, because I'll tell you how I'll find out if it's leaking, because one of my mates has got a smoke tester. You know, I've been wanting one of these for a long time.
We're going to want a 10mm ratchet socket, sorry. On the
So what we're
ratchet.
going to do, take the math off.
We're going to take this off, so that's going to come off. We're also going to disconnect your BOV as well. So we need to disconnect that pipe and the BOV out.
So you just need a 10 then, don't you? Because they're 10, both 10s, 10 and 10.
Oh right, mine's a 700 there for some reason.
Is it? The garage where you can find a 10mm.
What, you found one, are you? Yeah. God, that didn't take long. That's record timing, that.
Record timing. Check that.
Do your throttle body out, doing it in your garage. I'm doing it in mine.
Yeah, look, that weren't even tight. We just nipped up.
Well, there's one leak straight away. Right.
And that one. Who's even fitted that? Do you know what? I know who's fitted it.
It ain't me.
It were you. We did it at your house.
Yeah, it weren't me that fitted it.
Yeah, we did it at your house.
That, mate,
we did it at your house. We did it at your house. So you're just taking math off?
Take it off, yeah.
Give her a pull then.
Yeah.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
Right, you got that 10mm?
Yeah. This is Pep's guide, how to smoke test your EVO.
EVO 5 and 6, 4, 5 and 6, isn't it? You've got ratchet.
Do you want what else?
I ain't going to do it by hand, am I?
Pep's actually come over because we're actually just going to check map out on his car. So while I said, while you're over, let's quickly smoke test yellow one and see if we get any leaks.
That one's already loose.
I said that. I've just undone it. That one's tight. Why are we taking that off?
Because that's where I'm going to test from.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I'm going to test both ways. I'm going to go this way and that way. So just to make sure smoke's getting everywhere. Right. Got a pair of pliers as well, Dave. These.
Yeah.
Just need to take that clamp off that crimp.
Yeah, I think he bought it as a bit, like a bit of a, I think it had been stripped or something. Really no. Well, yeah, they seem to be doing all right with it. I would have had PDR guy around it myself. Yeah. Especially, you know, did you see where we knocked the dents out the roof?
No, I don't think I've seen that one then.
He knocked dents out front of the roof, just a windscreen. Good PDR guy would have got all of that out.
Oh, yeah,
so they could have just blocked that instead of having to put filler, but you know, they've put minimal filler, so I guess it's not too bad.
Oh yeah, right on the
at
the top on the edge.
Yeah.
That now, yeah.
It'll make a nice thing though. It'll be stunning because it is down. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's proper stripped in it, and everything will go back on that absolutely mint.
Right.
So you're bunging that back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bunging that up. Now you do build up some pressure with this.
Does it?
Mm.
So what? It's got its own pump. So how much will this?
150.
Right.
Yeah, it does build up some pressure. You've got to. The thing is, I don't know how much pressure it builds because there's no way of monitoring it because there's no gauge on it. Whereas I think the upper spec models may have a gauge on them. Now you've got to watch. You've got to listen to the tone of the pump. Because obviously you don't want to build up too much pressure, because then you're putting excess pressure through the system that it's not actually designed to, hold.
What's the output of a pump though? Because really, you know, these should technically hold 2 bar.
It matters not because as it's pumping, it's just constantly pumping. You know, regardless of how powerful the pump is, you're just putting more and more smoke in, and eventually it's going to pressurise, isn't it?
Yeah.
So. Right, where's the Stella Artois glass?
Did you fetch a Stella Artois glass?
This is my little secret weapon. Where's it gone?
Did you fetch it?
I thought I did, yeah.
I might have made a drink, mate, to be honest.
Oh, it's here, look. What, a bit of PTFE around there.
PTFE?
Fits like a glove. like
What, so we'll be able to see smoke going to
we'll be able
Stella.
to see, yeah, so it's also like a sight glass. It works two ways.
Sight glass.
So it's a little sight glass,
So
so
there
you
you
can
go,
see.
guys, if you're watching this. Pep's top tip, Stella glass, pint glass.
What's on the end of there? Oh, it is, yeah. I thought we were on there.
Right, so
Across them.
so that's bunged. You've bunged that.
Yeah, bung, bung,
So you've
bung.
bunged where reset dump off goes.
Yeah.
You've bunged this pipe. This kit come with all these.
Yeah, comes
Good,
with
isn't
it.
it?
Yeah, it's really good. So let's just make sure I'm not forgetting anything.
That's it. That's everything.
Yeah, you know I don't like. Do you know what I don't like?
You aren't nipped that up, or you leaving it?
No, I'm leaving it like that. I'm going to hold that actually because I found as the pressure builds up, it can pop off, and then you end up with smoke everywhere, and then you've got to sort of get rid of it so you can see if you have got
you get any.
Yeah, otherwise you've just got smoke everywhere and you don't know where the hell it's coming from. But it does put smoke into the valve cover.
It's gonna do, isn't it?
You know, it's not. I mean, it's only baby oil. I can't see it causing.
Yeah,
damage
yeah,
like that,
you're going to get the same though, aren't there? Because one of them valves is going to be open, so you'll get whatever's going to. An engine will need air regardless, so that's why the throttle body is set, and they have the drilling, the ICV setup. So the engine, if inevitably that inlet manifold down at the bottom, down in the valve throats, will get smoke, so it'll be going down into the cylinders anyway. And then some will be coming. I dare say, if we even go round back, there'll be some coming out exhaust because there's going to be. If one of them is on the flush cycle between the valves, where the exhaust and inlet are open on stroke, we should get it out.
Yeah, I've not seen any, but
you will. It depends what stroke we're on.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, but I've not known it go past that point, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But
it should if you held it on long enough. We're probably not. You're not going to get a lot, are you?
We don't want to go for too long, though, do we? This is the thing. Turn that off. Just let it.
So what's this? An heater. So it's like an heater and a pump.
It's both. Yeah.
So it's an heater and a pump.
Yeah. So what it'll do is it'll warm the oil, obviously creating the smoke, but it will also pump the smoke in rather than relying on a compressor or some means of pumping the smoke in. You don't need any of that. You don't need a compressor. It does everything.
So if you're long term spanner minded and you've got an EVO, you really want to be investing in one of these.
Any turbo car.
Any turbo
car. Yeah, any turbo car. It's any car with a turbo. If you want to look after your engine, really, you ought to be smoke testing it periodically. I mean, what would you say is a correct? Well, there's no harm in it, is there? Yeah, I mean, it's
no.
You know,
I mean, this is
twice a year.
This has never been checked.
No. Well, I know your actuator's good.
Actuator's good because I've changed that.
Whereas mine was pissing out, absolutely just fully open.
But your throttle body seals, they're them little ones on that spindle shaft. Now, they're notorious on EVOs for leaking, and you've just changed yours.
I've just changed mine. They're actually notorious on the 7, 8s and 9s because they use a different throttle body, believe it or not. Although it looks the same, the internals are different. They're actually more common on 7, 8s and 9s.
For leaking.
Eh?
For leaking.
For leaking, yeah. But the 6s...
so that'll cause you, technically then, when it's on turbo, on positive boost, shouldn't make too much of an odd, but it's mainly going to affect the idle, isn't it? Because it's going to be dragging more air in.
Yeah.
It's essentially doing the same as what external dump valve would.
Yeah, basically.
Because it's on vacuum, it's on sucking, so it'd be sucking extra air in from down at that spindle. And leaning the mixture up, really.
This is it.
Yeah.
So if you've got AFR, you're looking at your readings and you're setting the car up.
You're setting the car up. You're setting it wrong because you're fooling it. Yeah.
Because it's actually getting.
You're working round a current issue.
Surprisingly, mine only leaked from one side though. One seal. It's amazing, really, because one seal was. I showed you, didn't I? One seal was. That one I showed you. That looks a bit rough because I picked it out and I bent it, obviously picking it out. Which you're going to do. But the other one, it fell apart. As I was picking it out, it literally just crumbled and fell apart.
So that would just fatigue eat.
Yeah, I mean, it was bad. You know, you could tell. I mean, looking at when I got the spindle out, I got the throttle, the butterfly out, pulled the spindle out, and I could see straight away. I thought, well, there's my issue. I mean, I don't need a smoke tester. Now that I can see it, it's a mess. But this should be far off now. It takes about 3 minutes to start.
It's like a shisha, isn't it? Put it in your mouth.
Tell you what, put something in that, mate. Put something else in that.
Well, I've just been in a beefer, which is why I've been a bit quiet on videos, because we've been on holiday. It's like they were sat there doing the shisha thing. 20 euro it was for the shisha. I can smell that. 20 euro for that shisha. Yeah. And I didn't get it, me.
There's your smoke, look. So literally all we'll do, pop that in.
What, it automatically, when it gets to a level, it just starts pumping it itself?
Yeah, well, we've turned it on now, because obviously what I've done is I've let it prime.
Right, so you can't just tell it when...
No, it doesn't. There's no way of it telling you. It just, all it says in the instructions is it takes about 3 minutes for it to start producing smoke. But what I do is I don't turn the pump on until I've got smoke.
Yeah, well, there's no point, is there?
So what we're going to do is, I mean, with mine, I wanted to thoroughly test mine because obviously I've done my throttle body, I've done my actuator, and I wanted to make damn sure that I didn't have any more leaks. So I built up a little bit more pressure.
In the intercooler, the pressured side, then, aren't we?
Yeah, so we're
because that pipe links back into the intake, which links up to the intercooler.
Yeah.
Which comes from the other side of the intercooler into the turbo, into the pressure side.
Yeah.
So that should test that pressure pipe, that intercooler.
So far up anyway.
Yes.
But to make sure that we're definitely testing everywhere, we'll test both ways.
So how long does this take to pressurise? Because I'm not seeing any smoke.
Right. Well, I'm seeing smoke already over here somewhere.
Are you?
Yeah. We've got smoke coming out. Is it the glass? Let's just turn that off. Is it the... It's the glass, isn't it? Yeah, I need to nip that up, I think. Unless there's something under there leaking, which I doubt it. I think it's this glass. We may need to nip it up a little bit more. Can you see it? Look. We've got a torch.
Yeah.
Let's have a torch on. I think it is that. I think
a vac pipe off there.
Why is that off? No, that should be connected to your intake. That should be connected under here. It snapped.
Was it? No.
Is it?
Just push in.
I think it snapped, or is it? Oh no, yeah, that's it. That wants to be in there, mate. So let's nip that up a little bit more. I think it's yeah.
So nothing down there.
Nothing down there. I think we've sealed that.
Definitely nothing.
Obviously intercooler car. Well, we're going to turn that off because I don't want to run it for too long. Have a really good scan round. That will.
There's a leak here. I've just seen a bit of smoke.
Where are you looking?
Down here. You just pump it up again. Down at the throttle body area.
Yeah. Either
see?
There. Coming out of there, look. In fact, you've got one. Where's it? Yeah, you've got a leak. Yeah, so your throttle shaft's leaking, your throttle spindle.
So throttle shaft, so I need some throttle shaft seals as well.
You do, yeah. Let me just hold that and nip that up at the same time, just in case.
I don't know if you can see that on camera.
Just nip that. Is that making any difference, or is it not? Hang on, we've got pressure.
I don't think it is. I think it's coming out.
Pressurised. Just bear with me. Pressurised. Yeah, pressurised. Let that smoke clear, mate.
Jesus, Pep. If you're going to make this much smoke, at least fetch a disco ball.
I thought you had one. You made all these promises. Let's just get that pressurised again. Now, I don't want to put... I want to be mindful of how much pressure I'm putting in, and I'm just listening to the note of that pump.
But definitely then on them spindle shaft seals, isn't it?
Yeah.
100%.
Which, to be honest, Dave, I thought it would be. Is it still? Are you there now?
I can see. So I am seeing some smoke, but it's that spindle shaft.
Is it still? Have we got smoke coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got, which we knew. We knew that.
We anticipated if that's a common EVO thing.
What's SAS like? Look for down here, SAS.
No, that looks.
You've got some over
really
there.
good. That's all just flowing over from that spindle.
Right.
Yeah.
What's down there? Is that just from that spindle still down there, look? Because there's nothing. Yeah, it is. Look, it's just sinking, isn't it?
Just sinking. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So we seem to be pretty good then, don't we?
So far, so good. Well, your actuator's new anyway, so we know that's going to be fine.
Well, that's all really we need to check. Do you hear the hand getting them down, mate?
No, you're only as tall as
I've
me,
got some step ladders.
You wouldn't know better, would you? I knew you'd come out with something like that. I thought he's going to come out.
Yeah, I'll get your leg up. I'll get your leg up.
You won't be able to reach him neither.
Oh.
You know,
I can get them. Who do you think put them up there? I didn't get step ladders out.
You got Katie in, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just come put these.
Come put these
wipes up here for me, please. I can't reach.
Can't reach. So pretty much then it's just throttle body seals, which is a common EVO thing. So
Well,
I'll have to get.
I know how to do that.
Yeah. So I'll get PD EVO specialist over to do my throttle body seals. To be fair, if you've done them once, it's easy work for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really, you got to be. It's a time consuming job. Don't rush it, because you'll just end up breaking something. You know, it's not a job that you rush. You just take your time, take bits out, organise them.
How much were the seals each? For where we're at from Ross Sport?
Yeah, you need 2 seals. Why they're sold separate? Anywhere you buy them from, most places they sell them separately. There's not many places that sell them anyway, but they're sold separately. You need 2.
And are they genuine Mitsubishi ones or are they repros?
I don't know. They're not the same. So Mitsubishi ones will have a copper sleeve around the rubber O-ring.
Yeah.
The Ross Sport ones don't. They are just rubber. But
just rubber.
Well, they seem like they're just rubber. Well, look, they've worked for me. I've put them in. Mine's fine. I've boost leak tested mine, smoke tested mine, and they've sealed. So
happy days.
They're not genuine Mitsubishi though, mate. They didn't come in a genuine Mitsubishi bag. They just come in a little clear bag. So, but they'll do the job. But you want that as well. Throttle body main seal. That as well.
Throttle body main seal.
Yeah, so your faceplate seal.
Yeah, I can feel that. It's a bit.
No, I mean, to be honest, I took mine off and it looked fine. It didn't look like it compressed much or anything like that. I probably could have reused it, but why would you?
No, you just didn't.
You put a new one on.
No.
You?
Good, force a measure.
Yeah.
You put a new one on.
But I think I don't know how much was that? Was that about 12 quid? I don't know. 12, 15 quid, something like that. So you're 35 quid in parts, basically.
So can I ask you a genuine question, Pep?
Yeah.
What were the penis dust caps about?
Well, I've got this mate, right, and as much as I love him to bits, he has to play these little pranks on me because he knows I just react so I never know when to take you seriously. That's the problem. I never know when to take you seriously.
So what we're doing now is, now Pep's fixed all his idle sorted all his vac leaks and everything. We're just going to run through the map, just double check everything's all alright. Do you need some air around it, or
Some what?
air around it to find it?
Yeah,
Find the hole. Yeah.
Proper 70s style.
De la Bush.
De la Bush. There we go. Just check that sim line. Yeah. Right.
Sound.
Where the hell's OBD